What's up, guys? Welcome back to the first update in June of 2019. Hey, happy June, everybody. Summer is officially here, and you guys are hopefully having some great plans this summer. Not to go outside and, do stuff outside, but rather sit inside and play Runescape, because, that's what everybody truly wants to do. Super quick before we get into the update today. Hey, if you guys aren't part of my Discord, I will leave a link in the top of the description of this video if you guys want to be a part of it. We got lots of cool people in there, lots of awesome stuff going on. I'm trying to build up the Discord right now, so again, all you have to do is click it and join. Hope you guys will all join and say hi in there so I can say hi back, and then I can, I don't know, maybe cute, DM you because you're so cute and stuff. And anyways, yeah, Discord's down below. Make sure you guys all join. Anyways, today is another Thursday update video. Today's update is titled PvP Changes and the Deadman Beta. Unfortunately, the past month of updates or so haven't been really big updates, so they haven't really been a lot for me to cover because I think we're waiting for the big update, which comes out at the end of July, which is the Elf City quest and the new Elf City release in the Prifddinas area. Even though the Elf City is not talked about or even part of today's update, they actually did a live stream over on twitch.tv/oldschoolrs and went over a bunch of the sneak peeks and previews of what's coming in the Elf City update late July, which is going to be very, very exciting. And I guess I kind of just spoiled it there. They actually do plan on releasing the Elf City update in late July. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's when it gets released, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff they're planning on coming out with at the end of today's update. As you guys can probably tell from the title of this video already, today we have some PvP changes and some Deadman beta changes. First up, we have a change to Last Man Standing. So casual games of Last Man Standing now begin after 30 seconds of a minimum number of 4 players beginning in the lobby. If a lobby reaches 24 players, the game automatically begins. Competitive and high-stakes games of LMS now begin with 24 players reduced from 48, though I don't remember the last time there was ever even a high-stakes game of LMS. But the bigger update for Last Man Standing hopefully is coming in this summer as well, which is going to make it a lot more fun. So definitely expect some videos on that. Players were previously able to unskull at quickly accessible activities to re-engage opponents with greatly reduced risk. To change this, players are no longer able to remove their PK skull by entering Clan Wars or the Nightmare Zone. To encourage trying out PvP, free-to-play players now have access to the Teleblock spell. It has the same effect and duration on both free and members worlds. Imp boxes were previously used to quickly bank items before being killed in PvP worlds and in the wild. To prevent this, the method of avoiding risk, imp boxes no longer work in PvP areas. Before today's update, if somebody was killed in Deep Wild with a max cape, it dropped 11,880 GP and nothing in Lower Wild. This has been changed to 569k, 25% of the max cape's cost, and this change affects all variants of the max cape. The Vengeance spell no longer disrupts a player's walk animation unless they're already in a PvP area when they cast it. This is designed to minimize affecting genuine PvP situations while limiting the ability to lure using the spell. If you guys can remember, a couple of months ago there was a Deadman Spring Finals with a couple of issues at the very end, and one of those issues was that half the player base got kicked out and couldn't log back in the final hour, which means they all lost their chance at winning $20,000. The nice thing is that Jagex is actually going to redo those spring finals. So next Friday on the 14th of June, if you guys were one of the invited players, you guys can log in at these times and redo those spring finals. The interesting thing here, though, is that PvP will not be enabled until the beginning of the permadeath stage. So in the 3 hours between login and the permadeath, players will be able to access their banks and deposit box, trade with other players, and engage in non-PvP content, including completing quests. I find that very interesting. I don't think that's going to go that over well with the really hardcore Deadman players. I mean, 3 hours and one of the most, scary game modes there is, 3 hours to do whatever you want with no risk. I find that pretty interesting. I don't think people are going to like that. But the nice thing, though, is that there's going to be full prize money. So if one of you guys listening happens to win the 20 grand in first place, I mean, you guys can all just maybe donate, a quarter of it to my Twitch stream, right? Twitch.tv/shoot. Make sure you guys all follow and sub there. Easy, that's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on. The Deadman Summer Finals Permadeath Beta is actually going to be tomorrow, Friday the 7th of June. So if you guys would like to participate in that, make sure you guys read this post for all the info you'll need. This is actually going to be the final Deadman Finals, guys, I believe. This is going to be the final one. Usually there's a spring, summer, and a winter finals, but I believe this is the final one. They're taking a break from them because we've had them for quite some time now, and I think they're going to re-look at the Deadman and maybe even add a new game mode or find something else that can kind of, show off RuneScape's esports scene, if we want to call it that. I think that's what they're kind of looking at doing. So, but if you guys want to participate in the last one and the last permadeath beta stage, again, make sure you guys log in at the right time and if you want to participate. There isn't a lot of things in another new section today, but if you guys want a quick rundown of it, pretty much there is a summer special promotion coming out for bonds. So if you guys want a good deal on membership, that's going to be coming out very, very soon. The rest of this is just some, mediocre stuff, some mediocre fixes. I can't say that word apparently. If you guys would like to read through those. And they actually have a mobile update here. I've never seen that before. So I guess the cool thing here is that the mobile app's icon that shows the app to be using mobile data rather than Wi-Fi has been changed. The previous picture of a smartphone was unclear, whereas the new icon is a standard design and is consistent with the Wi-Fi indicator. So that is the update today. As you guys already saw, it's mostly just PvP updates and some updates on the Dead Man Spring Finals. So let's check out what's new with the Elf City update. Like I said earlier, the old school team did a live stream about 1 hour's worth of footage and questions about Elf City and the new Elf lands and everything coming out with it. So if you guys want to watch the entirety of the 1 hour of the footage, again, I will leave a link in the description of this video. I'm just going to include the main points, I guess, in the next 2 to 3 minutes in this video, so it's not too long a video. But yeah, I will leave both links in the description, but let's see what's new with the Elf City.
These were your designs, weren't they?
I made some rebel warriors. Really exciting. I actually approached a lot of like the elf designs, both within Prifddinas and sort of in the expanding areas, battles, etc., quite procedurally.
Iowa warriors, as mentioned, these are the guys you're going to be fighting against. So here's what they look like. Again, Mod G, you designed these ones as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
So we've also got, obviously, the unique characters in this quest, and this one is Ilfine, I think it is, isn't it? And alongside Ilfine in the quest, we've got this guy as well. So most of the characters in Song of the Elves, that being the finale, are characters that appeared in previous quests. But this guy is actually not, so this guy is called Isgawin. So, as mentioned, we're not going to talk too much about the quest, but here are just a few sneak peek screenshots of what's happening in the quest. So take from them what you will. Not, like I say, not really going to say much more than that. A few maybe little hints in there. There's a little bit of agility going on. Of course, in an elf quest, there's going to be some agility. This bit.
Ooh.
So, Morning's End Part 2. It's got a bit of a light puzzle going on in it, and doing Song of the Elves, I think we knew that there had to be another one. So what you're looking at here is you're looking at a very early grey box environment of what will become probably a little bit of a nightmare for you guys. Sorry. And there it is. That's what it's looking like at the moment. So we showed off all the way back at Runefest. I think we showed off like an initial map of what we thought it might look like. And here's what it actually does look like. So I don't know if anyone can even remember that map, but it's looking pretty close.
Yeah, there we go. So that's the end result that ModRite came up with.
So this isn't like the main gate from the south, this is the gate from the west. So yeah, it's just where the coast is, which is why it looks a little different to the previous picture.
So this is the mine.
Yes, this is in the Treherne area?
Yeah, so for anyone not aware, the elves have 8 clans, and each clan has like a rough focus, and the Treherne clan, their focus is mining and smithing, so unsurprisingly, they have a mine. And so we mentioned crystal meeting wood in their houses and buildings earlier, and here's some more concept art showing that.
Yeah, from Mod, what was it again?
Zephyr
Seas.
Oh, how
So this is it's made up of a kit. So the entire roof kit is made up of like 1x1 pieces, and you can arrange it in different into a pitched formation or like in a bonnet roof style, and the chimneys work as well in that way.
We've got Gwyneth now.
Ah, cool. Yes, yeah, so this is the little town to the north of the city called Gwyneth. As you can see, I've sort of assembled the roof kit and the wall kit into various different buildings. We got a 3-story mill there.
Once again, for anyone not aware, the Gauntlet is a new mini-game, I guess is the best way to describe it, that's going to be coming with Song of the Elves and Prif. So once you've completed the quest and you can enter Prif, you'll be able to go to this place, this new training area, where when you enter, you're not allowed to take any of your own armour, weapons or anything else in. Instead, you have to run around in there. So from the Gauntlet, here's one of the things you might be able to get if you're lucky enough. This is the Blade of Saildor. This is the new sword that we recently polled. She's got some rewards as well, so anyone that manages to kill her might have a chance at getting a crystal tool seed, which can be used with the dragon equivalents to make the new crystal tools, pickaxe, axe and harpoon.
There are quite a few more things that they answer and show off in the live stream. Again, I will leave a link in the description. I didn't want to take too much away from the live stream because there truly was a great one that showed off a lot, but I figured I'd show you guys the main points and the main new things that they were proposing to come out with the Elf City update. So once again, if you guys want to watch the entirety of it, link is in the description. In today's 1.5.26 release of RuneLink, we have a mining plugin has been added, which shows the respawn times for rocks. So as you guys can tell from this little GIF right here, every time you finish clicking on a rock, it shows the little wheel, progress wheel, and shows exactly when it respawns. And we also have an inventory grid plugin. Listen, I never ever thought I would say this, but there's an inventory grid plugin. So if you guys are trying to organize your inventory, it shows you exactly where to move the things in your inventory. I tell you what, RuneLights truly has a plugin for everything. Also, the WASD plugin has been renamed to the Key Remapping plugin. If you guys had it on prior to the update, you have to re-enable it again. It also now supports remapping the number keys, 09 minus equals to the F keys to aid Mac users. That is going to be it for the RuneLight update, so you guys can check out these smaller fixes right here if you'd like. Thank you guys all for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys all always tuning into these Thursday update videos. If you guys do like these videos, don't forget to drop a like and a comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts on today's updates. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one. And peace.
Wow.